Hey Ragelings, welcome back. We're doing another video. This time it is the popular Turok Dinosaur Hunter on Nintendo 64. Another title released back in '97 from Acclaim Entertainment. It's back when they, still there. And this is one of my favorite first-person shooters, especially on the Nintendo 64. I released this video as a test of what I could do with the new Sony Vegas Pro 12, and it turned out alright. I'm not really running this computer on HD, I'm running it on SD, so I can't tell. So maybe you can tell me how this looks. But anyway, so another violent type game. Last one I did was Blood, now we're doing Turok. And this one was one of the more interesting first-person shooters. It took the concept of key finding to an obnoxious level. Any other game, it was like 2 to 3, maybe 4 types of keys you had to find in the game. This one, there are keys for every fucking level. And it gets worse than just that. You have to find them. And not just, let me just see here. Oh, that's right. This one doesn't have a reticle. My apologies. I forgot that the first one actually did pretty much the exact same thing as Blood. I mean, with Blood you could put on a reticle, this one you can't. And I'm just testing out the controls because it's been a while since I played this. Fucking raptors, die! And anyway, so there's no reticle on this. It's all 100% auto-aim. There isn't even a fake reticle that you can put on there that, doesn't show you shit. It's just whatever's in front of you, it's going to get shot at. So, pick up some health, give myself a little buffer here. That sound that you heard just a minute ago, not a minute ago, that's hyperbole. The sound you just heard, that little was the sound of an enemy respawning. This is one of the very early games that gave enemies the ability to respawn. And that made this a lot more difficult because you could clear out an area, come back, and all the enemies will be right back where they were before. So, you had to really plan out your routes carefully. You had to go through it as fast as possible. Otherwise, you're going to be using up a lot of health and a lot of ammo that you didn't need to. But, getting back to the point of the keys, here's another one. And the first area to get the keys to pretty obvious areas. But later on in the game, they become obnoxious to find. And it's one of the few things that I always hated about this game was instead of, encouraging wanderlust and encouraging that exploration, you had to. You had to explore, because if you didn't, you were going to never beat this game. Oh, this is one of my favorite things. Slice a guy and just starts bleeding all over the place. Classic. But, it was one of those games where every time you played it, you found something new to like about it. I remember playing this back when I was a little kid, and I would throw on the cheats, and I would just start blowing shit up. And at one point, I figured out that when you shoot certain trees and they shoot out blue sparks, you can actually knock the trees down. Which, back in those days, that was something fucking incredible. You didn't have destructible environments on a lot of games. It was mostly, just static 2D or 3D modeled items, just kind of chilling there, not doing anything. And there I go trying to find one of those trees. And in any normal tree, you'll just see like some brown, puffs come out, kind of like punching a guy on the Super Nintendo version of Mortal Kombat. But when you shoot a tree that's explodable, you get some blue sparks. I'm not going to waste my time trying to find the other ones. Oh, and true to the nature of the game, you're a hunter. You're Native American, which is a misnomer because, whatever. Anyway, let's not get into the whole racial thing. But you're a Talset who is a native, and in your line of family, you are the Turoks, from the Fireseed family. Every eldest son down the line becomes the next Turok, and your goal is to, your job, not goal, your job is to help maintain the balance between the Lost Land and the overworld, the real world. And Lost Land is a place where time and space have absolutely no meaning. It's just a place of existence. But there are evil creatures here. You got aliens, you got fucking mutants, insectoids, you got all kinds of shit just kind of chilling in the Lost Lands. So it's an amalgamation of different types of sci-fi, horror, fantasy, a lot of different things all in the Lost Lands. So it's essentially a nerd's paradise. So you can kind of understand why this game is so popular. Other than the, obvious nerdy tropes, this game also contains some fantastic forms, gameplay. It was very fluid, very fun, and despite being on a Nintendo 64 controller, it played really well. And I'm going to show you how badass I am, because I'm going to hack this little fucker up with just my knife. True Dinosaur Hunter style. What's that? You want a bite of me? You want some of this? Nah, you're gonna get a face full of fucking blade. Fuck you. Yeah. That's how it's done. But, anyway, getting back to the point. Ninjas! No, just guys with clubs. These are the worst ninjas ever. I'm gonna shoot you in the face with a main bow. It's gotta hurt like a bitch. It flops over. But anyway, so, I mean, this game was super popular when it came out, to a point where they actually sent out customized Turok controls, and I think I missed some shotgun shells, but I'm not going back. Maybe I will go back. Ah! No, did I? No, I didn't miss anything. I assure you, I was not retreating from the guy running at me with a giant trident spear. Trident is a spear, I know that. Shut up. And, oh, here comes my favorite part of the game. Now, I mentioned in my Daikatana videos the god-awful platforming in the 90s first-person shooters, and none more than Turok was the emphasis, the embodiment of the worst platforming in gaming, first-person shooters. And this section was fucking hard as hell as a child. And now as an adult, I've played enough platformers and first-person shooters, I kind of know what I'm doing. But try to imagine just being, you know, fucking in your, you know, early teens, trying your damnedest not to fall down into the, that abyss that's just straight down there. Just look down there. This is nothing. You're dead when you drop down. So you don't want to lose any of your progress. So when you fall down that, it's all gone. And here comes one of the Perlin. Die! Oh, God! Should have jumped. That's right. You don't mess with me. Can I change this? No, I don't think I can change it in this one. No, wait. No, that's just a run. Fuck. Alright. I believe in the second one you could change between your arrows. In this one, you're stuck using whatever they give you right away. And then you can go back to your other stuff. But anyway. Let's go back to... oh, right. The other thing I enjoyed about this, like I was saying before, is I used to put on the cheats, and I would just blow everything up. And the funny thing about it... Ooh, wait. Gonna have to hold that thought for a moment, because I found myself a bonus area. That's another thing that was really cool about this. I know I sound ridiculous and fanboyish, but... ow, shit. The game had so many different aspects to it other than just being a first-person shooter. I mean, you had platforming, you had, you know, critical thinking, you had to time things properly, there were traps and puzzles and things. And then there are these sections. Every time you find one of those misty blue portals just kind of hanging around, it will lead you into a bonus area where you can earn extra health, extra ammo, even, you know, the highly coveted ultra health, which gave you, I believe, 50 health automatically, no matter what your health was. Maximum cap 200, obviously. But, oh, I should also mention that those little tridents, Triforces that I'm picking up, tridents, I'm still stuck on the goddamn trident. These little Triforce triangle things I'm picking up are, life ups. And once you pick up 100 of them, you get yourself an extra life. But, anyway, back to the point at hand. These secret areas gave you all these different things, and you didn't have a lot of that in a first-person shooter. You had your areas where it was, you know, it was all in the same area, but this one was more like, you know, it takes you to a whole different, you know, plane. This is a trial, and it really fit in with the, you know, Native American motif. And I'm wrong, it actually gives you, I believe, 100. So I'm an idiot, ignore me. Shoot this guy as I come out. Surprise, bitch! And, so Turok did very, very well, and they actually had, you know, some custom consoles, which I really need to hunt down. Really wish I had one. But, shotgun to the face! Everything's to the face. Well, I'm going to end the video for now, just because. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to drop some comments.